What a spectacle! To think I could have evacuated and missed the performance.
Yufa, that power.
It must be the same power wielded by priestesses of old. My rescuers helped me realize that.
You mean to say sacrifice was never the intent of the ritual?
The priestess offers her life in service, not sacrifice. She takes up arms and faces the scourge. That is why our relic is a lance.
A mural on the altar suggested as much. It's likely the murals of this village don't actually depict sacrifice either. You saw what was inside the temple? What was it? Something the church would rather keep buried? Some other mystical relic?
A relic? Hardly. We saw a ruined city of the old world. Evidence for history before our own. Small wonder the clergy can't send their monks. Anyone who saw that would have their faith shaken. It's all but physical proof that the Sanctus Scriptures are fiction.
You don't say.
However, we of the islands have done no better in upholding the truth of our past. With all my heart, I wanted to save our village. But all I did was sit and hope.
Lady Yufa.
I clung to my determination with such fervor. Perhaps without my noticing, it became a desire for atonement. The day you left, Adeni, even the night father and mother left this world, I could do naught but sit and wait and hope. I believed it was my role as priestess. If I had done anything at all to change it, perhaps we would not have faced such horrors.
You can do your changing now. After all, you're still alive, you've got years ahead of you, and you've got friends and family close. You needn't bear this alone.
I love Heisman.
Without the rite of sacrifice. Was that also depicted in the temple? Is that really the truth of the teachings?
Is that so difficult to understand? What matters the murals or the truth of the teachings? Do you believe the priestess fought out of tradition alone?
I don't know why. This little plot's kind of reminded me, like in Blue Exorcist, I think season 2. Was it season 2? Where they go to Kyoto, and one of the guy's dad, like he's a monk, and like the temple where he prays, nobody knows what's going on there. It's only the monk is the only one that knows. It's just passed on like down to like tradition and tradition. So like nobody in the town knows. Like it kind of feels like the same way here, that they don't know, they didn't know anything that was going on in the temple. Only those of that family lineage know. That's what it feels like.
She fought because she wanted to protect us. This village. She fought for you and I. Our lives and joys. Is that not enough reason to support her?
You made good on your promise to save my sister. Words cannot express my thanks, but there is something that must finally be said. Yufa, I'm glad you chose life.
I think I understand now. It's not slaying monsters that gets rid of the melancholia. I think it goes away when we help people overcome their fear and anxiety.
Have to say, for the moment there, it looked like we'd have more dead than alive. But now they've got the lance, priestess, and the whole sodden village in their corner.
It's only relevant as far as it matters for Luis's sake, Baz. Remember, we're doing this for a world where your blood don't matter, long as you can fend for yourself.
Suppose, but what about them that can't fend for themselves? Like them village folk you helped save. Reminds me of that Glodell business too. They're tough enough that they don't need dirty tricks. If you challenged them, and they won fair and square.
Pack it in, Basilio. Our war may be quieter, but we're still fighting. Hesitate out there and you're dead.
Thank you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have a wonderful day at work. Really appreciate it. I still like Basilio. Basilio's my favorite one. I like the tall one, not the short one. Sherwin's too angry. I think he's only angry because he's little. Oh, record. Oh, yeah. Here. I started that temple at level 36. I want to make that very clear.
So, that's the lance everyone's after. Don't suppose you could chuck it our way, young miss?
I wanted to discuss that. Unfortunately, I cannot let the lance leave my side. But to that end, what if I were to accompany you? The monster is gone. The Magla-made distortion is visibly fading from our lands. The threat looming over the island has passed. That said, if I am to be a warrior priestess, then I feel I must learn what the world is like beyond our borders. Besides, if you were to hold the lance, you would lose your powers of magic, which would be inconvenient.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Well, a flow of some protective magla surrounds you. Yet, when the lance nears you, it seems to dispel that magic. I can only assume it's one of Dracodios's powers.
Oh, that is why Louis wanted the lance. Because that is gonna be the way he kills Forden. Because, like she just said right now, it dispels the magic. Oh, you.
What? Hold on. Protective Magla? You don't think she's talking about the king's magic?
What's come over you, Strode? You seem distraught.
Look, can I talk to you for a second? There's something I want to test with Dracodios. Did you all see that? This changes everything.
I'll say. I was wondering how a whole dragon's worth of magla fit in such an ordinary-looking lance. Now I finally understand.
Your pardon, but might someone clarify?
He blocked it well enough, but the blow still landed. Our candidate was struck.
There's no doubt about it. This lance has the power to nullify the protection of the king's magic. That means, as long as you have this lance, any candidate can be killed. And if Luis knows that, it explains a lot.
Then I am well glad the brothers are not present to hear it. What a secret to have stumbled
I'm probably
upon.
hiding in the
Maybe.
toilet.
This is our chance. We can do what Grius couldn't, and this time, he wouldn't see us coming.
The assassination gambit. I want to say this. I'm going to say this.
His plan to assassinate Luis.
Yes.
Oh, I thought he would say it.
That was
Never
our
mind.
original mission, after all.
You would use it to take a life.
Yikes. We've been blabbing in front of Yufa.
Doesn't matter. We'll need it kept quiet that we know the lance is secret. And we can't ask that of her without giving a proper explanation.
I was the one who came asking to be included. No matter how heavy or grim your burdens, I would shoulder them alongside you.
Sheesh. Not much we can say when she puts it like that.
But how would such an assassination be enacted? Those brothers will make damn sure we turn the lance over.
A stealth mission's out. Last time there were hardly any guards about and we still barely managed to survive. I'd rather not push our luck.
We need some way to keep the lance and use it to strike Luis down. Well, Captain? Any ideas?
We give him a fake lance. We kill him at the handover. We get the brothers on our side. Convincing the brothers, you could convince the tall one. It's the short one that's the issue. She's not gonna agree with me giving a fake lance.
How about we give him a fake lance?
There's a thought.
Oh, okay, no.
After all, the
Already on
lance
my
has been
word?
shut up in a temple for ages. Not even Luis would know what the real one looks like.
Tis an easy thing to say, but are we even capable of making such a replica?
If you just need a visual double whipped up, that's certainly within my repertoire, what?
Oh, good. We've got a certified craftsman on board. Have at it then. Give us a lance to turn heads.
Yufa, knowing what we want to do with the lance, are you sure you still want to stick with us?
I did not falter in choosing my fate as a sacrifice. And I will not falter in this. Please, tell me everything.
Well, settle in. It's a long story.
Again, the brothers could literally be hearing us.
So the prince is alive.
I know His Highness can guide us to a brighter future. Laugh at my hopes if you wish, yet...
I do not know or love this prince as you do. But I can tell, by your faith, he is not one to cast others aside.
For now, we need to figure out when and where to ambush Luis. Treasonous bastard who cursed him.
Well, if we're going to trick him with a fake, there's only one answer. Saint's Day. The city will be chock full of relics by then. Perfect for a bit of cover.
'Tis the same day Luis plans to attack Forden. No doubt he has the same advantages in mind. The relics will be presented at Altabury's Grand Opera House, yes?
Well then, you could try it while I'm singing. Long as I'm on stage, I can keep everyone's eyes on me.
I suppose it is time I face my destiny as well. In the name of protecting my people.
Maybe I'm jumping into conclusion. So let's say we give him the fake lance, right? And he tries to like attack Forden. Does he get attacked by the king's magic? I want to know how that works.
I've no doubt my understanding of life itself will be tested. All I can do is hope for your support in my journey. Time to go!
Youthful priestess honoring her fate's truth has become your ally. Yay!
Not just the lance, but now we've got Yufa herself. Things are looking up. Maybe you just draw people to you, like the prince did. Strange to think of an understanding of life, though. I get it. It's just not something I thought about until recently. You think a fairy could find any meaning in that?
Never too late to find out. Make sure, make a will, blah, blah, blah. I'm sure you can.
I'm sure you can.
You're right. I want to believe that.
I can. Oh, look! A rank up with Gallica. Rank 6.
With you on our side,
Increases in skill and. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Blah, blah, blah.
I will go tell my brother of my departure.
Then we shall rest at the inn. 'Tis altogether too cramped in these quarters.
Cramped spaces are the foundation of camaraderie, I say. Well, to each their own.
I like that sound.
Now then.
But can I get freedom? By the way, when do we depart from the island? Not soon, I take it. No, imagine Eurus needs time to craft the fake lance, so let's wait until he tells us it's complete. Philadel's recovery is a fine excuse for us to stay put. If we only need to be there by Saint's Day, then we have some time yet to attend other matters. We ought to hone our skills or gather more support before we depart. Yes, ma'am. And if Yufa is really to join us, then let's make sure she's caught up to speed, make sure she tags along. What should we talk about? No, there's just quests left to turn in. Oh, it's a good thing we were able to convince the Magnus brothers to stay on the island until our fake lance is ready.
Helpful.
We cannot idly while away the time, yet more battles await us, so we ensure that our archetypes are up to the task.
Guess we're splitting up.
In all things considered, I think we did a great job today. Let's get some food in us, and then we can hit the hay. I'd say we earned our rest today. Good job. Oh, we have a lot of time. But I still have to do the trip.
Apologies for the intrusion.
Something wrong, love? It's late.
My brother had already retired for the day, so I thought I'd wait for tomorrow to tell him. But now that I find myself alone with my thoughts, I'm quite nervous.
Think you'll be able to tell him yourself?
If I cannot even do that, there would be little point in leaving the island. He will understand. After all, he left long before I did. What is that book?
Oh, it's a fantasy novel. He's never without it.
A fantasy?
May I read it?
What is it a fantasy of?
It's about a utopia, about an unfamiliar world. It's about an ideal world. An ideal world.
It's a story about an ideal world.
Well, so you do not merely strive against evil. You have a vision for the world's betterment.
'Tis a world where all people are equal and no conflict exists. Much like the world His Highness once dreamt of.
In truth, 'tis difficult to envisage. All I have known is our own island's history and doctrine, and naught beyond it. So, well, would it be all right if I read some? Remarkable. Despite all the people share in common, the world is filled with myriad faiths and beliefs. Accordingly, those in search of spiritual meaning may seek and find many different teachings to guide them. I see. So the people of this world are free to believe as they will. Anyone may follow any god, any dogma.
So basically the opposite of the Sanctus Church.
Our legends say that the ancient world was full of all manner of beliefs too. The people of Eld worshipped many gods from many pantheons. People confronted the anxiety that haunted them.
Thinking back, some of those figures in the temple murals may have been gods.
Yes, that mural depicting myriad gods is an explanation of how this world came to be.
But ultimately, war claimed everything. Suppose that means it wasn't much of a utopia, right?
Perhaps freedom unchecked gave rise to conflict. Either way, to know the past is to ensure history does not repeat. If we are to create a utopia rooted in our world, faith is not enough. We must move onward and take action as allies, because I believe that's how this must be used. This power that guides us to ideals. To walk forward, firmly, fearing nothing.
Time marches on, and the age of a new
that's a new
king
day.
draws nearer.
It seems Barden sent me a letter and oh yeah!
Have a look.
I hope this package has made it to you safely and you'll find its contents useful. However, I can assist you. I will. Oh, another one. Oh, he's so kind.
Your pardon?
Yufa and the mainlanders.
I swear this guy literally looks like Naruto. How you doing, freak?
Brother, I must speak with you. Until now, I have understood nothing. But it is not merely the teachings I failed to grasp. I did not understand Mother and Father's wishes, nor indeed their own. As the priestess, I am duty-bound to protect our village. And I would do so not with a weapon, but with understanding. Brother, please permit me to travel alongside these people.
Our brand new companion. We have a priestess. We have the singer. Very pretty. She summons.
Your own journey.
Hey, dear
I
Missy.
never thought I'd see the day you'd ask to leave.
I did not get greedy. I want to make that clear. I did not. Maybe a little bit. I have a lot of money now. Your own journey. I never thought I'd see the day you asked to leave. I played on her behalf as well. We'll look after her. We'll look after her.
We can look after her. My own journey's end freed me from our customs. Perhaps, had I sought comrades and friends of my own to walk with, I would have found purpose. So be it. Go and see this world with your own eyes. As a parting gift, Yufa, I entrust this to you.
No, more like his dad. Minato? The hair is more like Minato and like the face, but I still think Naruto. Because of the colors.
What is it?
Mother's Kakara. With this staff in hand, she would travel the lands beyond our shore, seeking to spread our teachings.
I did not know she'd left anything behind. I gladly accept.
I must ask you, Yufa, what do you plan to call yourself once off the island?
What do you mean? I am the priestess of Verga Island. Should I be called anything else?
Indeed. To outsiders, we are only the islanders. We have hardly named a land, much less our humble village. We once saw no need for a name. We had rejected the world outside for so long, we knew but two lands. Those within our borders, and those without.
Is she the one that I picked the name in the beginning of the game? Is she the one? I'm still waiting to meet Already Lost.
Now that the truth of our traditions has
Or
been
Always
restored,
Lost.
we may celebrate them. And in that spirit, I would like to name our village.
Our home will have a name.
By your efforts, there is no longer any doubt. The dragon god Et is our village's guardian deity. Thus, it seems only right to call it the home of the dragon god Et. Etria. One day, after years untold, I hope Etria will be a bustling town. People from far and wide will meet here. It will be worthy of its name. At least, that is my fantasy.
I think I found a world I want to be a part of. To that end, everyone, I look forward to our journeys together.
So, you're off to Altaberry. You'll have to watch for the tide, but you should arrive with plenty of time. If you have time yet to relax, our island home is humble, but I hope it is to your liking.
Just one rank up. Just one rank up. Just one little rank. Ugh. Oh, it's hot.
Well then.
Oh, it's hot. Alright. Hi. I have a quest. Oh no. Why does she have that?
Not finished yet?
Have you brought me a polar stone by any chance? Took me some time.
Isn't that wonderful?
Oh, you found at least one of my stones and I can make a doll for my grandchild. You saved me. No, you saved my grandchild's life. The rumors were true then. You really do have a good heart. Take a little extra with my things.
Mission accomplished.
Oh yeah, you give me more money now. Dude, money's not a problem. All three of the stones are safely back in my grasp. Words cannot express my gratitude, my boy, but hopefully this reward can. Ooh! Here. From me, my son, and his wife. We all want you to have this. Wait, I thought the whole reason you had us gather these was because you couldn't tell your family you dropped them. Yes, at first I intended to hide my mistakes, but after I sent you off, I gave it some more thought. The stones are guiding tools for us fisherfolk, that we might find the right path. Could I really pass them to my grandchild under such deception? Oh, they were shocked to be sure, but in the end, all of them, even my grandchild, simply laughed and forgave me. And when I told them about you, they were all moved that you would go so far for a complete stranger. It isn't much, but we all supporting your bid for that throne of yours. Seems like we ended up getting a lot more out of this, huh? My rank didn't go up. You'll have something for me. You do indeed. But uno momento. Hold on. Uno momento. Stroll, we could just finish Stroll. Yes, Maria! Oh, we can hang out with Maria. I need to go talk to him. No matter how much I may suffer, blah blah blah. Alright, we'll do this. It's got I got cut content. I think it's still written well in the rest of the way. Wait, I am towards the end? This feels really quick. Oh, 14 days. Oh, we have plenty of time. Plenty of time. No. What day is today? Today's the 22. I'm afraid to talk to you because you might trigger something.
Alright then.
Where's more?
Let's go.
He should be around here somewhere. He should be around here. What's this? What's this? What do you do? Huh? That's your quest. Molar, where are you? Oh. Is an insect emitting a strange light? Anything con beetle. Alright, I gotta go. Oh my gosh,